What's up, guys? My name is Kyle Schubert, and I am the designer of this cool little game I want to introduce you to called Vysmoria, the Shimmering Planet. Vysmoria is a game for 2 to 3 players. It takes around 10 minutes usually to play a game. It could be a little bit longer or shorter depending on how the game's going. It's a very simple game. You play a card, I play a card. There's some character abilities that play in there. There's some hand management, some push your luck, some deduction. Very simple, quick to play, fun game. And it's a micro game, so it's small. There's not a lot of components. As I said, it doesn't take too long to play. It's very portable. Put it in your pocket, take it with you, play it wherever you're at. The game takes place in an alternate universe where these adventurers stumbled upon a formerly undiscovered planet called Vysmoria, and during their time there, they discover that this planet produces these powerful crystals, and for different reasons, they want to get these crystals off the planet and take them with them. But as they do that, as they take more crystals from the planet, they discover that the planet begins to become unstable. And so you'll be racing against your opponents to collect as many crystals as you can, but also trying not to tear the planet apart. Or at least not tear it apart while you're stuck on it. So I'm going to take just a couple minutes and briefly show you what's in the game, as well as how the game is played. Alright guys, so the game comes with 18 cards, 12 of which are crystal cards. These are the cards that you're going to be playing back and forth throughout the game. Each card comes with 2 different crystals on it, and all the crystals do something different. So you'll have 2 options for every card. It comes with 4 character cards. Each character has a unique ability that you'll be able to activate throughout the game. And then 2 reference cards so that each player knows what the crystals do. One thing that you'll need that does not come in the game is some sort of common item that you can use as a token. It can be coins or tokens from, some other game, or little crackers or whatever you want to use that you have lying around. So the setup for the game is very simple. Each player will choose a character. Then you will shuffle the crystal deck and deal 2 cards to each player. And the 2 cards will be your hand total throughout the game. So you'll have 2 cards in your hand the entire game. Like at the end of your turn, if you only have 1 card because you played one, you'll need to draw up to 2. And then make sure that each player has a reference card in front of them. And then the gameplay is also very simple. You'll take turns going back and forth playing crystal cards. You'll choose one of the crystals on each card to activate. Some of the crystals are instant crystals, meaning that you just play them, resolve their effect, and then they go to the discard pile. And then some of the crystals are progressive crystals, meaning that you will play them face up on the table, and they will stay face up until you either choose to harvest them, or they get destroyed by another player, and then they will gain crystal tokens or do something else, depending on what else is played on the table throughout the game. And then you'll also be able to activate your character's ability as long as the requirements are met. And so you'll basically just do that back and forth, trying to get as many crystal tokens as you can. The player to get 15 crystal tokens into their stockpile first wins the game, or the player that makes it off the planet with at least 8 crystal tokens also wins the game. And what that means is that the crystal deck, when it runs out, it does not automatically replenish. and that's to represent the resources on the planet. And so if you overuse the resources and don't replenish them, the planet will tear itself apart and cause one of the players to automatically lose the game. There's one crystal in the deck that allows you, if you choose to play that card, to reshuffle the discard pile into the deck and continue playing. And so you'll need to make decisions throughout the game about whether or not you want to try to catch your opponent without a card to draw, then making them lose the game, or if you want to try to keep the game going, knowing that you'll be able to get to 15 first. It allows for an interesting flow of play. And so the first person to achieve either of those victory conditions first wins the game. I would usually suggest that you play best 2 out of 3 just because the games are so short, but if you only have time to play one quick one, it's you can do that. So yeah, it's a fun game. I enjoy it, but even more than that, I hope that you enjoy it. So go check it out. Vysmoria, Shimmering Planet.